The Scorpion or the Ram, the illusion of choice and the path to enlightenment. A reflection on the Matrix and Vedanta. What will you choose, the Scorpion or the Ram? The Scorpion or the Ram. The Matrix is a cinematic masterpiece that transcends the boundaries of entertainment, deeply rooted in the philosophy of Vedanta, the illusion of reality, and the spiritual awakening that leads to truth. At its core, the movie The Matrix presents a choice, an illusionary choice, yet a significant one in the journey towards enlightenment. This video explores the profound connection between the Matrix and spiritual awakening, the concept of Maya, illusion, and the realization that the path to truth requires the courage to see through the false reality and reject it. The illusion of choice. In The Matrix, the protagonist Neo is confronted with a pivotal decision presented by Morpheus. Take the blue pill and remain within the fabricated illusion, or take the red pill and awaken to the truth. At first glance, this seems to be a simple choice. However, a deeper understanding reveals that choice itself is an illusion. The universe, or the deterministic nature of reality, ensures that one is only capable of choosing what one is ready for. In this way, free will is limited by one's own level of awareness. Now, if you look at the picture before you, you will see the ram is steeped in a background of blue and the scorpion is steeped in a background of red. You would think then that the ram is the illusion because the blue represents the blue pill and the scorpion is the reality. But illusions are illusions for a reason. Throughout life, individuals are faced with numerous decisions that in hindsight often appear preordained. When one receives messages from the universe, it is not ready to comprehend them. Those messages remain dormant until the time of true awakening. Once awakened, one sees reality for what it truly is, realizing that prior choices were merely illusions, dictated by the constraints of a false perception of reality. So let's talk about Maya, the dream of illusion. Vedanta, one of the 6 schools of Hindu philosophy, introduces the concept of Maya, the great illusion that veils the true nature of existence. The world as perceived by the senses is not the ultimate reality, but a construct designed to maintain the illusion of separateness and identity. In the Matrix, this illusion is represented by the simulated reality controlled by machines, keeping humanity enslaved in a dream-like state. Morpheus asks Neo, "You think that's air you're breathing?" This moment signifies the realization that the physical world is not real. Rather, it is an illusion fabricated by the mind. Similarly, in Vedanta, the notion of a tangible external world is challenged. The enlightened individual sees beyond the sensory world and recognizes that existence is fundamentally rooted in consciousness. So let's talk about the death of identity and the awakening. The oracle's prophecy that either Neo or Morpheus must die can be understood as a metaphor for the death of the ego. In spiritual awakening, one's identity, formed by past experiences, societal conditioning, and material attachments, must dissolve for the true self to emerge. The death of identity does not mean physical death, but rather the liberation from false selfhood. Neo's journey in the Matrix mirrors the struggles individuals face on their path to enlightenment. The transformation is not easy. It requires one to let go of deeply ingrained beliefs and confront fears head on. The ego, which has long dictated one's perception of self and reality, resists this transformation. However, just as Neo ultimately embraces his true nature as the One, those who seek enlightenment must embrace the truth, dissolving an illusion that's kept them bound. This is why you become chosen ones. So here's the courage to see through the illusion. Many individuals live their lives dictated by illusion, believing that certain things will bring them happiness while dismissing what truly aligns with their destiny. Spiritual awakening is the realization that the things once pursued with great passion were never meant to be, and the things once ignored were the true path all along. This understanding requires immense courage. In my own journey, I have come to see that the reality I constructed was an illusion dictated by the desires that were not aligned with my highest purpose and my true self. I lacked the courage to shatter these illusions in the past, but now with clarity I see them for what they are. The illusions crumble when faced with truth, exposing the underlying reality that was always there, waiting to be acknowledged. This moment of realization is akin to Neo's awakening in the Matrix. Once the illusion is seen, it can never again hold power. The individual now understands that what they thought was their path was merely a detour, and the real path, the path to truth, was always before them, obscured by the veil of Maya. As it was told to me once, God has hidden your true destiny. The Wachowskis were able to effectively manipulate the revelation of truth. One cannot help but wonder whether the Wachowskis, as creators of The Matrix, deliberately embedded the philosophy of Vedanta into their film, or whether this understanding arose organically from a deeper unconscious connection to universal truth. Perhaps all works of genius are manifestations of hidden truths buried within the subconscious mind, waiting to be unveiled. Throughout history, great thinkers and visionaries have arrived at similar conclusions regarding the nature of reality. Whether through philosophy, religion, or personal revelation, these insights all point to a singular truth, that the world is perceived by the senses and it is not the ultimate reality. The Matrix serves as a powerful modern allegory for this age-old wisdom. The red pill is a call to awakening. Ultimately, the choice between the blue pill and the red pill is a symbolic one. In reality, the choice has already been made on a deeper level, dictated by an individual's readiness to awaken. Some will continue to live in the illusion, content with the confines of their constructed reality. Others will take the red pill, but not out of mere curiosity, but because they are compelled by an inner knowing that truth is the only path forward. Awakening is not a singular event, but an ongoing process. Just as Neo continued to evolve beyond his initial awakening, so too must individuals who choose to see through the illusion remain steadfast in their pursuit of truth. This journey requires continual self examination, the willingness to challenge deeply held beliefs, and the courage to embrace the unknown. So, what is our conclusion? Well, The Matrix is not merely a film, it is a profound meditation on the nature of reality, the illusion of choice, and the journey to enlightenment. It mirrors the teachings of Vedanta, reminding us that the world we perceive is a dream, and that awakening requires the dissolution of false identity. In my own journey, I have come to realize that what I once desired was an illusion, and what I once ignored was my true destiny. The courage to embrace reality and expose illusion is the essence of our spiritual awakening. The choice through seemingly real is an illusion, for one can only choose that which they are ready to see. The question now remains, do you take the blue pill and remain in illusion, or do you take the red pill and see reality for what it is? Now, as between these two items on the pedestal, I did not choose the scorpion. I chose the ram, which means I did not choose the ram bathed in blue, right? Or did I? Of course I did. I chose the ram bathed in blue. So if I didn't choose the scorpion, why? Well, the scorpion was in red. And you're thinking, but the red pill is what wakes you up, and the blue pill is what keeps you asleep. Unfortunately, that's not how my story is played out. And this video was never meant to be a duplication of that which the Wachowski brothers created. Now, in this particular case, the red hues that are behind the scorpion are of the illusion, and the blue hues, which are behind the ram, are the real deal. In a nutshell, what we've had here is we have had testimony, we've had an understanding that this decision that had to be made, there were many factors that had to go into it. For me, this struggle has been more than 2 years. And so this goes deeper to me than just a video. This truly is my crossroads. And at my crossroads, I have chosen the Ram. Despite the fact that we are often led to believe the blue pill is what puts you back to sleep in the illusion, in my life, that's not how it's going to play out. The scorpion was the illusion all along, and I chose to wake up and finally see it for what it was. The scorpion was alluring because it was everything I ever wanted it to be, but that's because it was never real. The scorpion was just mimicking those things that it thought that I would desire, and in so doing, that made me continue to yearn for the scorpion, but the scorpion was never about anything. Matter of fact, at the end of it all, the scorpion would have stung me with its tail and killed me. The ram was really the true objective all along. But the ram always seemed difficult to work with, right? Because as we know, rams are notoriously difficult. But just because something is difficult doesn't mean it's not your path forward. And so, in a nutshell, I'm glad that I've chosen the ram, and I'm glad that you understand that not only is there courage in choosing this ram, but that this ram is going to lead me on the path to my highest good. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, this is a safe space. If you're returning, I love and appreciate you so much, and I'm glad that you're back. In the name of the Most High God, I wish you health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Blessings and protection. Signing off. Take care. Have a great day.